Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to take a look at the Zendure A8QC external battery. Let's check it out. Now, we've reviewed Zendure batteries in the past on the channel, and I have to say that my experience is that they're extremely durable, reliable, and they have a high tolerance for any kind of damage you can throw their way. Literally, one of the reviews that we had done is I run over my Highlander over the battery, and it survived without any problems. Now this, as you can see here by the label, is truly a quick charging monster. Why? Well, first of all, this is a 26,800 milliamp hour battery. This is going to be a family-size battery backup solution, something that can charge a variety of devices. It's going to be able to charge your standard smartphones. It's going to be able to charge if you're in a mixed home, meaning that you have iPhone and Androids, both devices, either phones or tablets. You're going to be able to charge that. If you have your DJI Spark, you can charge it. If you have your MacBook Pro, yes, the 2016 and the 2017 model, you'll be able to charge it with this battery. So this is really going to give you enough charge to support all of your electronic needs. And what makes this battery even more appealing is the fact that the size of 26,800 milliamp hours makes it safe to take on a plane still. So massive battery, massive capacity, quick charging technology, which is going to charge your phone up to 70 times faster than a standard battery, and enough ports to charge all your devices. So let's take a look and see what's included in the box, and we'll check out the battery. Now, we're receiving products to the channel almost on a daily basis now, and reviews are going up multiple times a week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button that's right there so that you can get notified as soon as another review becomes available. Now, as you can see here, here we have the Zendure battery, and Zendure has a really interesting, I would say, design language or philosophy when it comes to their batteries. Very good looking battery, and then it also comes with a micro USB charging cable. So let's take a closer look at the battery itself. Now, as I highlighted during our intro, you have a variety of devices that you're going to be able to charge with this battery. The fact that it supports quick charging technology, the fact that it has a proprietary charging methodology for the battery itself that's called Zen Plus. The charging capacity that you have, auto on, auto off feature, and then standby time. For those of you who are really interested in the overall specs when it comes to charging and rate, let's go ahead and zoom in right here for a second so you can see that. So you are looking at something that's going to last a very long time. You can notice it right there, over 500 full charge and discharge cycles. It does come with a warranty, and just the overall specs here when you look at the charging ports, because it has multiple ports, is right on par with the demanding needs of today's electronics. So let's take a closer look at the battery now. So now this battery falls in the category of big boy battery, and the reason why I call it a big boy battery is because, well, the footprint here looks relatively small. When you put it on its side, it's relatively thick. So this is going to be a very large capacity battery. It will fit in your front or back pocket without a problem. You're not going to crush this battery. Like I said, I've actually ran an SUV over it with no issues. So it will go there. It's just going to be, again, something that is a little bit heavier than you'd like and probably larger than you'd like to carry in your back pocket or front pocket. Now, what I love also is this design methodology or language that they have. You'll notice that it has kind of like this industrial look, and it has this little button here that's going to give you a fuel gauge. Now, the fuel gauge is not a fuel gauge that was going to show you 4 LEDs to show you, in 25 percentages each fuel gauge how much battery you have, but it has a digital fuel gauge that when you press this button, it's going to give you a reading of how much battery capacity is left. So that's, I think, fantastic. On the back here, you'll see the same capacity information that we saw earlier. Again, talking about the capacity, the watt hours, and this is the big thing of why it's safe to go on planes, because it's under 100 watt hours. If it was over that, then it wouldn't be safe to take on a plane, or you wouldn't be able to get it on a plane. So that's also a nice thing to know. Now, this side, you have just a Qualcomm 3.0, and then on this side there's really nothing here. This is where I guess all the charging magic takes place. You have an input here to charge. It does come with a nice braided cable that you could use, or any cable for that matter. And then each one of these USB ports can be used to charge. You'll notice that one of them here has a green color, and that's because that is a Qualcomm fast charging port. And then you have these standard ports all throughout. The charger itself, the battery, is going to accommodate any device that you plug and provide the appropriate amount of current based on what the device demands. So if you plug in your iPhone here and it doesn't support Qualcomm fast charging, you don't have to worry. It's going to give it enough power. If you plug in your Samsung or your Google Pixel to one of these, don't worry about it. It's going to take what it needs. If you put a Samsung here, though, it's going to do fast charging. So let's go ahead and plug in some devices and see how it works. So now check this out. I have quite a variety of devices here connected. I have the battery connected to 4 different devices. You can see 4 USBs. You'll notice that it's already consumed 1% of the battery because I've been connecting and letting things charge. I have running from this battery my dot. And you can see how it's powered and how the cable goes to it. So this is a great option if you want to be able to take your dot or even your Google Mini anywhere in your home or to your backyard. It's going to power it. Forget about it. It's going to power it for many, many, many hours. I also have over here connected my iPhone is connected and charging to it. That's the iPhone 10. I have, because I'm connected to a fast charging port, I have my, again, Note 8 fast charging, so it's doing a nice job there keeping that going. So we'll go ahead and power that off. I also then have over here a Pixel charging as well. All these devices, that's 4 devices, different types of devices, and even different purposes, all charging from the same battery. This is going to give you kind of a sense of what you can do. But remember, if you do have a Chromebook, if you do have a MacBook Pro 2016, 2017 that has USB-C charging capabilities, this is going to be able to charge it as well. If you have a camera that you need to charge, this is going to charge it as well. So it really gives you a nice charging offering all from one single device. So this concludes my review of the Zendure A8QC external battery. Again, if you're looking for a battery that is going to satisfy the needs of all your power-hungry devices, definitely something to consider. I'm going to have a link to this product in the comment area. Make sure you subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.